Today we'll be speaking to Anushi Mogrelia, who has graduated from the Queen Mary University of London. She completed her bachelor's degree in marketing and management, and she currently works as a sales associate at Top Desk Canada. So, could you tell us more about your time at Queen Mary?
Yeah, sure. So it's been around 4 years since I started, so it's been a while. But Queen Mary is a lovely university. I uh, I spent my first year on campus there. It was a lovely place to be. Great friends were made as well. The degree was quite interesting. I initially, when I first was looking at universities and when I was back in high school, I was thinking of doing a psychology degree. But quickly, I realized that I loved business, and I was thinking of going into sort of the psychology of business, which is why marketing came to light. And yeah, that's a little bit about why I chose marketing management. As for Queen Mary, I always had an interest in going to London. So looking at the locations and having an on-campus vibe was very important to me. So that's one of the reasons why I chose Queen Mary as well.
Yeah, I think London is a great place for university. So, what courses did you take at QMUL?
So with the courses, the first year was a standard set year where everybody in the sort of business management degree does the same courses. There are about four courses per semester, and I honestly can't remember all the names, but they were a variety from sort of history of business all the way to sort of accounting, quantitative analysis, uh, some marketing 101 courses as well. So yeah, it was a definite variety. And the second and third years were more elective ones, so you could choose the way your degree was shaped as well.
Right. So it's quite a diverse range of courses that you've done. So which subjects is QMUL known for?
Um, it's a good question, actually. From my knowledge, Queen Mary is actually located right next to the Royal London Hospital. So a lot of the Barts and medical students, they used to go to QMUL as well to get their degrees. So personally, I only did the research into the business side of things, so I'm not too sure which courses we specialize in, but I do know that a lot of the students come here for our renowned medical program as well.
Yeah, right. So what does your firm Top Desk do?
Yep, so we are an ITSM provider. So it's kind of like a software to help IT managers and people in different departments log and track all the tickets that come in. So when a department has issues with a computer or something else, typically we'd be that software facilitating the conversation between the employee and the manager or the IT manager at the back end.
Right. So have you done any online courses?
Um, No, I mean, personally, I never did a lot of online courses because when I was back at Queen Mary as well, I was quite busy working and studying, and I was also doing a ballet degree at the time. So I didn't have much time for extracurriculars or online stuff. But I can imagine nowadays, in the age of COVID, a lot of the students who are at Queen Mary would have to take their courses online as well.
Yeah, so talking about COVID, how has COVID impacted the firm you're currently working in?
Yeah, well, I'm at home as you can see right now, and I've been this way for about 3 months. Luckily, Top Desk has not been heavily impacted by COVID. That's not to say that we've not been impacted at all. But because of the way our sort of business model is, we're able to work from home, and a lot of my colleagues have sort of continued with business as usual. We're looking to go back, most of us are as well, but it might be, well, we don't know when we're going to go back. So it's definitely impacted us in terms of uh, location and morale and those kind of things as well. But we're getting there. We're moving along.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing that you're able to work from home even during this time. So
Yeah.
yeah, so do you plan on doing a master's degree anytime soon?
Mm, Personally, no. I feel like as a person, I've always thought that I wanted to go into the industry, get some more experience before if I go back into and do a master's. Although it's a little bit of a tough decision because once you start working and you start sort of earning and living a life yourself, going back to uni and going back to studying, I can imagine is a tough decision. So I'm hoping I can push that along as much as I can.
I think I would have done the same. if I was in your position.
Yeah, I mean,
So
like when you're back at uni as well, you're a lot of the stuff you do are example based. So if you don't have examples of a firm you've worked with or a situation you've encountered personally, there's not too much you can take away from that degree yourself. But that's just my opinion as well. There are other people that have other opinions too.
yeah, so what advice would you give students who want to get into the fields of marketing and management?
Um, I would definitely say, because I'm thinking back to my application process for Queen Mary as well. It is a little specific to London and UK, but we have a system called UCAS where you submit your application online. And for that, you have to submit, I can't remember how long it was, but like a personal statement, a letter of why you're interested in the subject and that kind of stuff too. And I'm sure universities globally have a similar process. This sort of advice I'd give is make sure that you start thinking about your career a little bit early. Uh, and sort of work backwards. What I used to tell my little brother as well is that you look at the dream job that you want to get and look backwards of the things you need to do to get there. And that's how you can decide what your next step is going to be, because the world is a big place, but you can narrow it down once you've decided what your end goal is.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of choosing what course you want to do in university. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So thank you so much for your time, and I wish you all the very best.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks so much for sort of having this conversation too.